is an opportunist, and that's what I like about Bamya. He notices he doesn't even have silver or bronze. He genuinely just has 2 gold medals, and that one of them was because Gali DQ, the other one Gali didn't show up. Whenever Gali's not there, Bamya's like, I'll take his spot, and it's so crazy when you think like, oh, Gali's not there, Munir will win it. Oh, Rain will win it at the time. Rain was on the top. Anyone else from Europe, Akno, Blaze. No, it's Bamya who wins it when Gali doesn't show up.
Bamya is just him. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, him when Gali's not there. And then let's see.
I am curious though. Are we gonna see, you know, any swaps from these players? Are we gonna see Bamya later on that Petra anyways? And this worker gonna have to face off against another Petra set back to back. Oh, that's a big one.
I see.
Bamya makes that to go.
Wow. I see Marco switching to the Ogrum if he goes down 0-2, but it's not looking likely the way he's playing right now. Although it is early.
I don't think he needs to though. Like if you look at him right now, massive
Don't forget
lead.
the predictions.
Oh, that's a big. That's massive.
That is massive. Chat, don't forget the predictions. Bamya versus Marco right now. If I had to put my money on anybody, it'd be Marco. The way he's playing, exceptional. Gets the recovery. Doesn't get a touch.
Is that a weapon for? Oh my!
Oh wow!
What is it with people today? All are farming unarmed. Can we knock it off? You're already in top 3. How much more aura do you need? They're just trying to make a statement, getting, you know, knockouts like that.
Yeah.
It's not only about the damage in game, it's about the mental damage too. You're trying to get inside the head.
Oh
make
no!
a play versus Bamya.
Bamya is trying to get a scary elimination on Marco by having him off stage. I don't think it's a good idea for Marco to be going out there against Amonis. But at the same time, he is Teros. He is with Hammer. You know, they both have good weapons to use off stage. But Bamya, I just feel like overall is just better off stage than Marco. This looks scary for Marco there. He looks like a tornado in shock infested waters. You shouldn't be there, buddy.
The bull does not concern himself with disadvantage state.
I think he has to, because he's down now. His look is so scary for Marco if he just keeps going off stage the way he is. No, get back on stage.
What started with a pretty substantial lead coming out from Marker has been turned all around into Bamya's favor, and he's only extending this lead even further. It's 96 damage before being knocked out and losing that stock. That is pretty good for Bamya. They're not that far off of getting, you know, a decent edge guard. Like, here, just getting that Nair. Goes for the D-Sig. I think that's the first Sig I've seen from them.
Yeah, it is.
On the gauntlets, not in this set, but also the previous set.
I think one Sig has been used overall this round, and that's the Sig that Bamya needs. Even if it doesn't connect, Bamya gets the first round over Marker.
Bamya is just so clean with getting extensions. Even when it's not the optimal thing, he's still going for something that puts him in a good position. Because, you know, I've seen him, you know, like take, Marco just through the stage without, you know, using dares or using nairs. He's playing a lot of grounded scythe in game 1, and it's still working out. Which is kind of unorthodox, but they won it by, I'd say, a landslide.
They did. They did in the end. Bamya versus Marco. Round 2. Here we go. Flag is down, Bamya's scoreboard. Is that Norway? That is Norway. Bamya's from Norway? That's crazy. Marco on the terrace once again.
Wait, I don't know which flag. Is it like the red flag with the white stripe?
Red flag with the right and blue. That's Norway, no?
It might be Norway, yeah. Anyway, enough about Norway.
Marco with a stomp stare. He's on that terrace. He's gonna be looking for that stomp stare. This is for Grands. This is for top 2. Winner of this fight's Amit. Both of these lads have been knocked down to losers by Amit. Amit knocked down Marco in winners final 3-2, and Amit knocked down Bamya 3-2 in upper semifinals. So it is doable to beat Amit, but they have to beat each other first. And wow, just like that, twisted him around, said, "You want to go up to the skies? I'm gonna take you up to the skies." And he was at 119 before he grabbed him. Marco, what the? What?
What did I say? What did I say about unarmed aura farming? Bamya just continuing it. He's just chasing Marker is just going over the platform to the left, and Bamya's like, nah, I'm chasing you until the end of the stage. Like, Bamya is just always below him, trying to make it difficult for Marker to actually get the landing, especially when you're on a hammer. You only really have there to threaten that, but that stops all your momentum, so you're gonna fall down like a brick if you don't hit that.
Goodness gracious, Bamya just has him in every switch way and turn. Every block that Marco steps on is owned by Bamya. This is Bamya's block. Marco hasn't got any damage on Bamya in a good 20 seconds. Finally gets some there, but gets eliminated for that. Says, you know what, you want to hit me so badly? Let me just knock you out, buddy. And
Bamya is just playing Monopoly on the stage, building all the houses, and the payment is a lot of damage on Marco's face.
It's not good for
Alright, Marco, you're landing. Pay your rent. Get over here.
I think it's time for Marco to switch to algorithm. I think so, you know.
All
that fate. I think you're going to go 0-2. You're about to get 2 stock if you keep playing silly like this. Oh! Slap me, silly! Marco says, watch this. And actually goes
silly with it.
For the ground pound. He actually goes for the ground pound. And this is tied up, but Bamya can really just take the lead as he wants. If Marco just gives it the space.
The switch up though coming out from Marco, because Marco overall has been playing really safe. You know, doing your regular axe and hammer stuff. You know, sticking to the regular scheduled programming. Not to just doing stuff like that, unleashing ground pound. And maybe it also is a bit of a panic ground pound considering how far behind they were. But Bamya doesn't care, they're still building up more damage, asking for more rent. It is due. Marker, pay up first with damage and then with this game.
Marco, we gotta evict you to have this house as a Airbnb. Oh, doesn't get it, but he gets. Oh, doesn't get the KO yet. He don't. Bamya. So
yeah, no, he knew.
Yeah, that's
he
desperation. Knew. He's desperate.
Marco, side sig away.
Not weapon throwing.
Ali sig.
Not weapon. Weapon throw. Oh my goodness.
And he got the set card. It's
oh
hammer.
my goodness.
You avoided.
Ah, it's over. I don't think he has the options, does he?
Not yet. Both of them throw the weapon.
Oh, he does.
Oh, fuck! Stop it! You're scaring me, Bamya. Why? I was so ready. I'm not gonna lie. In my mind, I could feel like the next 20 frames, and it was just Bamya getting ground pounded while they were still in the end leg of that, you know, GC end leg. Because doing it once and it worked in game 1. Okay, I'm giving you the pass for that, because you had a big lead as well to spare. Doing it right there when both of you are 1 hit away from losing that game, and you're that deep in the stage? That madness. We are seeing the swap though, from Marker. And it's not the algorithm. It's that signature fate, and I mean, Marker, you know, they've won a lot of Galaxy Cups on this. They've won, you know, other community tournaments. They do well in bigger Middle East tournaments on this big.
And like I said, you go down 0-2. We see a change. I don't know about the fate. Yeah, I don't know about the fate completely. I know he's really good on the fate, like you say, but you've been playing Ats all day. Just get on that algorithm, buddy. Get on what get on what we know you.
I'm in agreement with you here. I don't like swapping both weapons, even though they're comfortable. I think that if he understood that fate was needed in this matchup, he would have swapped after losing game 1. Understanding that the towers isn't working here. I need to do something else.
With Marco playing Orb,
it doesn't feel like something, you know, he did through knowledge. It's something where he's like panicking and he's just going back to the bread and butter. And although it's working, how long will it last before, you know, everything starts falling down and Bamya takes back the lead?
He did get thrown last major with the Fate though. But with it's just like he hasn't played Fate these last few games, and Cypher, he's just been on that Teros, which is why I'm like, okay, he's more so used to that, especially when he's on the hammer for Teros. But I guess he doesn't need that warm up. He is a pro player. He is a bronze medalist. Maybe he doesn't need that warm up to switch to another character like you'd think other people would. With Marco also switched it to Orb, everybody in top 4 has played an Orb character. This has been the Galaxy Cup Gravity tournament filled with just Orb players everywhere. I mean, though, on Emo, this we'll see. We'll see if Bamya switches to Petro to counter it if he loses this round.
I think that's entirely dependent on whether this is a matchup thingy or if Bamya is just getting outplayed. Because he does seem to struggle quite a bit on the gauntlets right now when you're playing it into Orb. You know, which makes sense. Orb has like a 90-10 matchup. So even if it's a swap coming out, I don't think it's gonna be the Petra because you're still, you know, you're getting rid of the one weapon that was giving you the most value in that matchup. So I honestly think, like, if Bamya goes down one game, it's fine. And you see him actively, you know, playing it slower, starting to adapt a little bit. He's buying himself thinking time. There we go, starting to play it slowly again, more aggressive. This is what we are used to seeing from Bamya when he's in the zone. He's starting to pick up the pace a little bit more. That's punished for it. That's fine. 112. If Bamya is adapting correctly, that shouldn't matter. Gets the scythe in hand. I want to see how he's going to play this out. Because I think this might dictate, you know, is he going to stay to the scythe on the different legend? Is he going to stay on the gauntlets for the different legend? Or is he going to swap both of them around if he ends up swapping at all? He throws the scythe away really quickly though, preferring the gauntlets to get them off the top. Having that edge guard though, doesn't get the dodge bonus, which is really unfortunate. Marker gets to see another day on the second stock right now when they're at very high damage. Bamya jumping, trying to avoid a lot of the string starters that Mark wants to put out. And might coming through. But Bamya's still in this.
Bamya on 69 damage. Bamya, he's doing this on 69 damage. He has a good chance of, you know, it's not too high of a damage let down between him and Marco.
Oh, that's really deep.
Why would you do that? Yes, that is scary, but Bamya's not scared. I like that. No matter the damage, no matter the lead, no matter the... Nah, keep this aura go.
Fear is something scary, like... Fear can, you know, get you quaking in your boots and immobilize you, but it's also a warning sign. And I think it's more important for Bamya to, you know, to be careful and watch out, better than, you know, not scared but make mistakes here and there.
Well, he does have a 2-0 lead, so he is... I mean, I feel like he should risk it. Go for that risk. You have another round.
I mean, especially when you're 178.
And your opponent's 105,
you know,
you can risk it. Oh my
yeah.
god, don't you? All you need to do is risk it sometimes. And he gets that 3-0. First 3-0 in top 4. Absolutely dominated Marco, no matter the character he plays. Leaving Marco to get 3rd place. Bamya versus Amit Grand Finals. We have a